Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.
Sende okra. Metese Kofi Bento eka ho asem. Wager almost Chinese cement factory. Next to Pambros. He mentioned keep it down. Ene otojo. I don't know keep it down. I don't know there. But at least I'm phone him sa Chinese cement factory na ebe Pambros salt no. So wisdom Gambo komlase Villaggio no die. Ya Villaggio. All right. Thomas Pegolo. Abokobi Nadmo coordinator's house is on Waterway. Abokobi Nadmo coordinator house is on Waterway. I say ewo EP Church Teman near Bibini Junction. Okay, so EP Church. So one Abokobi Nadmo coordinator efie is on the Waterway. 2 EP Church a ben Teman. And what Teman a ben Obibini Junction. Yanosu day. So Tony Ebenezer said the network is very poor. Yes, our network is very poor here. Yes, MTN, but if you because across the country we use the phone. Then the we complete. Nagana MTN cable and what about problem? Hey, nenga social media now who social media changana for. Nenga nim dia because of social media. Ya kwajujuma. Okay, so all right, so Kokui, I got your information anyway. Ghana Hydro Authority is the institution to help in conjunction with the statutory planning committee of the various district assemblies. Yes, you are right. You are bankers. Okay, so Malam Junction, there is a filling station on a drain. Malam Junction. Which filling station is that? Almost yes, it drains. Oh, yeah. Agbanyaga says, Commander, the city needs redemarcation, expansion of major gutters, and redirecting major waterways. Forget it. Some politician be used to scano. Either redemarcation. The whole US Ghana could be an eye. Now my name Madam Fubi Bajuma na yedim komo na meka che ne say we now live in a society where sika na chese onim nyansa. Yes, and riches and I say sikenya ababa be competition. But I say untimi emblemi Osha said the Kufuado number years canoa. Would mean can't be as a mobia and pesca because at the end of the day, Quasiafo say so, be used to scan the Ababe say or minor. They say no, I free for all. Say Ghana baby, I drew. Rollins are backo, Kufua backo, Mills are backo, Jema backo. Akufuado aba JMC aba. I mean, we have a steady case in Nigeria. They just moved the capital city from Lagos, right? But Sebeya, Yebenya obia or yes selfless. Nenim brade no beka sa ade we no ye be ye ni ahwe so aye no ye mane ye mpre. Sometimes we talk about a friend said the bus stop with the president ono nkwa o hwe Kwame say what point is cast on behawa o appointees in kwasiafo no so on behawa on utibe ya hwe say one wo makura be miensa 90 fie na mu 3 agimi efio one wo na tie efio ebu akura no na te edan ba akomo omutimi we dey far na we dey far. Now just imagine say minister we wo ha minister we wo ha just say by ya ebejai and the best way we need to redemarcate the whole city to expansion be a major gatesimu anya adwuma bia o but we will steal the money ye be we sikana di we will steal the money. We will steal the money. Na say me hu road na kwa mo hwe de road na aya. Udum se nipa kro no me say okoya na odi abon gu na odi bitumi no egu so. See be election MPP votes na oja hotipa na okoy. Nobody is monitoring. And it's not just happen only under MPP. The Ajuma man Crawford. And that is the reason why recently I was so happy with the road minister, Agboja, and the president. They were moving. Move. Leadership, move. Koshe at the crow. Koshe at the crow, move. Oh, Nansen say, I mean, your penny chief of staff, Dr. Julius Debra. Me catch and say, Doc, move. You are the chief of staff, at least. SAJ man in Crawford, they should move. As you are moving, interacting with the people, still we are stuck with the old style of governance. We wake up in the morning, shower, the deep breakfast, we go to the presidency, we go and sit there, we receive dignitaries, we receive for a businessman, we talk about business, one two chale, and then ultimately a contract to say, you didn't come by 4, 3, 4, ya be fufu papa bi. By 6 now the nego akunyaso ahwe TV kakra no wakwakoda. Chale, we must move. Get out there. Interact with the people. You understand the issues. And that is where we can tackle the base. In the Agbanyaga, we didn't forget it. Forget it. Ana Kumasi to Accra kwai. 2 political parties at me at almost 20-something years. Me 10 kilometers, we me 11 kilometers, we me 15 kilometers, we me say kilometers for almost how many years now? I wish my own NDC party any part of this concept, I don't know. But yeah, that is the reality. But we live in a country where we are dealing with 2 evils. At least NDC is a lesser evil. But there are some conversations baby ayababe drunu nkeni kwa si yedi. Enki yedi sa nkomo no a ni yedi nkomo no se ye wie Kumasi Accra highway. We are done. We shouldn't be talking about who did 16 kilometers, who did 8 kilometers, and why na say na why na. No, we shouldn't be talking about this. Esenki kokra. Here conversation necessary. We are talking about something different. But here we are. Maxwell Kobe say will be a new Bawe. 10 houses after Pentecost Vocational Institute. That is from Pentecost Vocational Institute through Gilead School to Potomac Guest House area Okay, so on my number, so you can call the person. You can call the person. Otum Victor says, I think they should have provided a dedicated line. Yes, I think definitely it's a military, Ombewo. Mensa Otabel Church, Christopher therefore says, Mensa Otabel Church, Teshi Bush Road is on Waterway. Mensa Otabel Church way. Anytime you know that frame, you can't tell me. And so there be an Mensa Otabel preachy morality, chere ye said ye yesibu on mine. Yet me number man for so munye a whole video fan send me. But me kaya most more candy say you guys know there. Me I don't know there. But yes, Mensa Otabel or Coco Pricio. Say any branch in the idea one day be invited no. I want to mean. We're free ball and no. I want to call and walk blocking soon. We're seeing yeah, Mensa Otabel, yeah. Na Danka Williams is there or not crowd or yeah, yache. Na Mensa Otabel sorry die way. Why the Benyaku could drew Abequaco Budino? Oh, we are not all but preaching morality at Ghana ni. I bet say, hey, Jimmy. No fucking minds are only nim yansa. Mensa Otabel. All they want is money. They want to amass wealth. Because obviously, Mensa Otabel see o sini dynasty or blocking sua.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV. Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.
Baumia, a businessman, you know, front to your man. Nidin is Atulense. Atulense is my friend.
Right.
Metiachi mota me ba sem powerful from Meneno, so I know Atulense.
Right.
On Miniake to Accra in the year Juma. Or a real estate developer. But he's Baumia guy. Ebino say on the front ma Baumia. Oko a year Joulua.
I guy now ufa side zoom line park no
also ba sisi new ono e holding there waterway and ono Atulense na adwuma no koye no na masse sei no enso no ebufa nkrofo fie area ho Sa video no me dia send a president minim se wo hu so ahwe so nhwe you atulin se no oni NDC fo di agro kakra no ani but in Saudi NDC ni MPP si wa obey MPP because na oye Bawumia enipa according to sources no yesi ho no Bawumia ena etwato ho ena ontema no wesi se enke your mind ye nya akokoduro na de obenya akokoduro so aye sa demolition no Ghana mpanimfo no ana onye find that. Oh, so we are dealing. Me won say the missing enkas and me feel say yadane Ghana ye leadership na dane abey for they come out during daytime no money ye abesu anajo na omo na eye ade no yeah because me hwe seriousness ya na omo de gire ni pam na camera sisi wo so no mo kasa this thing we need to do this na omo fan crofo se mo nko ya na omo asia from ko dem we dey fan sanka then what are we doing to ourselves again ye hu so my why ostrich ye de eti asha anwemu ene ye to hwe wiem ne ya tiem ya dodge what dodge koi
they be na beto ye biom ntiti a okay is a failure to apply the law.
It's so simple.
That said that in Milano, and so you better than any memorandum see Benkuma and
when you say our military task force, you say, trust me, for the first time, ya Ghana for Nijidi, ewo ye soja phone. Say Enkwesiaga. Enkwesi. That because in nipa no amodi ahye ne nsa no the kind of course no be free baby akono so no hwe sa standard board nan say o say yes China for the mattress be buy o say there
yes
yeah o say standard board for say so mo close look standard board penny back frame me go to China ni bi a shop mu I think 30 man also cost political figures or calls that heart embu or minor you come and talk to us in the afternoon any nyina besu anajo na wa ukra phone na una mase efrefre nkrofo munyai ma de no nkoso but we are complaining now nyina complaining so what is it
it's time for bold decisions.
I doubt.
There be unim say one thing I say unim say awu kana area we nyame nhyira wo say the great ones na yete omonka say Mahatma Gandhi Martin Luther ene Nkrumah mu ne amano no kre ne kan say ya ahwa enya ka akese ne mu ntra
but they never survived
but unim say ye kasa ye nka so dia and ye kan yete we ubo wana ka kwan kra ye beton omoton ana be se me fie yanye Praco estate enye enrem baby a Praco estate nche hono na obi Kwabena aton road e ko obi fie obi aton say san nkofo afie 9 nti no omo nkofa main gate no nti wo ton kwan no
president kofo papa pani we ya me ani anya din a e wa kofo at time so onim se kuma se eye sa hotel we omo friends Lancaster lame wo no o block kwan na si fie wo se otoy
sa Sanyama way, it's time for bold decision.
Or to feel more or ye walk on Jimmy, now go forward to me. I say, any more catcher say, what talk assassin or Lord Quem, Papa Penny more, what demand penny pay.
Lawyer,
say lawyer,
the deliberate breach of the laws, no, a conform no more yet say, Emrano ho, so I say, ye may be a niguso, near Yenia Mana, MY.
No, because they control the system.
But. We also control our voices.
Yes,
we can still shout.
You shout, but to what extent?
To the extent that Unim, I've been telling people, say, the pain, say, yeah, your advocacy word is CSO and NGOC. Yeah, the pain, you do free ATM, and my Ghana 40 or Mudium Kukumoti MPP Fiona. And they are one step. And to say, big say me say, me won't tell me.
But also,
say dream and the catastrophe poeno.
Yes.
Me dear, say, Sikano, yen Sikano. Then you say, you know, they be our shot, tricky beer. Yeah, me say, MP before Adia to me say, Omega say, well, they've been punished. You almost fear them into dom NDC for the engagement. Debbie, Sakasa, me tipena me bufu. What for Sikano? Now I say, I didn't hear can. We say, you fi abemunti. Young Koso. Sanya mo ya wuke sisi.
Or say no enough punishment.
No. Why can't you say no punishment? And you will say if you are there no, who come and kuna mo ya pop on say, kotra tia say, say sadia mo bia me blame say una come and kuna apobem. Why dey no catch them?
Because said emperifo timi nya kokodro bu otabe asoro dan ne gu fam. Yes. To say the dance man akoso no.
Yes.
No mo timi bu atulin se no mo dan ne gu fam a. At least a best send a signal. I will my way mu. Ama obia what buying rumors are say. No aje. No we see.
It's just wait me the to me.
Wait me the to me aye. What me ye? Me. O fa me ko mama asase. Na ye laboni na ye waterway kura. Me hwe ni maka cho so mempe. Ade mama na mempe. Anye me ko mikroma asantema mpo akosi bi. Esigura mukura
na sansa asina okay nyina
why so
enti obia ntimi ma ha enne emega kire say ya ebre bia assembly be redesign and replanning no omo de to huma so enti se sia na me so ya me say ya ja group bi e ma omo ato omo ko bi wo ha omo ato omo pa se sa ko mi anyway omo bem onim say ye beka bibia fa assembly no na permit ayaji obi ho
na permit no ya free slow
enti sa MC for the nyina eso bia be yina no
obi ameyina no
honda hiya obi ameyina no unim research na yete o CSO any advocacy world no yete ni sa no na ya nim say agenda bi a ochina de no ka eno enra de no membo nsi ani it should be very far away.
For me I think research no me papa J ma me ye hu dede no. I think it was just about the economy. That is what I think.
The economy led the way.
From what I'm seeing, because
the entire Mecca say Oman Paynes are aware it wasn't only about the economy, like the decision of far cutting the size of government.
And America
say governance, no, now it was overloaded.
And America say I think it was just about
maybe you mean the expenditure side of it was but not really to meet the which is overuse of labor, no.
And yama me no be asi wo my way mu a kesa president Manko Fokofie.
Okay.
Kesa ya Bobie ma. Ya Bobie ma. Hwe JMO na vim Ghana for no. So what you obi kura born ma wa bontia Ghana for beti ase.
No enyo no nkwa o. Ya me say amampanyifo bi na mo ba ewo ebre bia na Ghana for the mass push eba bi say amampanyifo 2000 election no it was a push say ono so obenya no ye national clean 1 2 3 bi na oje Now JMDA we are. I don't know, sir. I don't know if they are seeing the power that the people wanted them to. Oh, wait, this was the last push. You see, so that there will be no excuse.
You see, the reality is that my president, I know, me papa me no say me. Eya na nkrofo bi share JM. You had the power in the trim. How can you tell me somebody is hard inside? I don't see it outside.
When Jerry Rawlings was angry,
maybe in the private life, he's wild. You know, they're fine. I don't have any problem. You understand?
On the job,
but on the job, because look, no, the person shouldn't be there. Don't tell my me. I work with my production team. When we enter working mood, we have entered working mood. Whatever happens after human house one kasam will be, I don't have any problem. So when I feel like people feel so comfortable, people are working and they don't want to, crack the ship.
What else can you do in governance?
Then I think maybe JM wants to go home with a good name, that Mr. Nice Man. But that is what is happening to us. Because look, anyway, Mami hate other ones, Obi say, okay, so Mensa Utabel Church, I'm done. Foster Senior is my area in Ablekumo Duman. Okay, so let me move on. Charles Nana Edu de Wale say, or see every development established opposite UCC Credit Union. Cape Coast.
Yes.
He mentioned Cape Coast. Okay. So Cape Coast. Every development established opposite UCC Credit Union building on Pedu Junction. UCC, First Gate Road. That is from Flowers Day School Junction to Armin Factory.
Yes.
2. Abra Hatchland fuel station and restaurants 100% on waterway.
Right.
Abra Hatchland.
Abra, yeah.
Okay. 3. 2 filling stations opposite Cape Coast Stadium 100% on waterway. For this, I personally went with my son who was in KG, now BCE graduate, to the office of NADMO Cape Coast. That is NADMO Central, to report to them about the development. They directed me to some office not linked to NADMO to make my case. It was sad. 4. Getting to Ankafo Junction after a Swachiri Pentecost Church. New structures are growing faster there. 100% waterway. 5. Dumping site for Amamoma.
Next to UCC. It's one community around UCC.
Okay. Amamoma and Apeusika. Yes. Is fast filling a river.
Yes. So that's on the right side if you are facing the sea of the UCC campus.
Okay, which is a huge water passageway for Cape Tech to UPSHS through to UCC. Water waste from the whole of UCC and the communities around it.
Right, from all the old side structures, it all descends to that side.
So Bola is filling up. But NADMO, a disaster prevention agency, careless. Kwesi Dawood knows all these places mentioned, and this one is coming from Charles Nana Edu. Very comprehensive reporting.
I'm using about 20-22 years picture and I'm it's a UCC next towns now. Village, so there's a waterway. You can the leaves now at a ponum. This is dying horses here there, and the walk can see now. Then as your more village or up
Okay, so Rashid says go to Joma. The housing built close to the river. I don't know Joma. I don't know the place. Rami Kafura Hassan Osibobi Belakwa should leave that barrier as soon as possible. Half of their factory is sitting right on the main drainage from Saki through barrier.
Right.
And they have been there for quite a long time.
Right.
And one na atwam di ko ho. But they have been there for quite a long time, from I think Professor Mills' time. Yeah, and now Sabela Kwano, I see what for time name so see through to Mills' time.
Now here say Obuko see what so Ayane Abusiana Mudi, they feel the place. Tells you they know.
They know. No, they know.
They know.
They know what they are doing, but they say Omunim say ye leadership no.
Ye can't say our boat we say no dia ko siswa na etimi sustaining we nsuo so and they different.
Yeah.
They be so they abusia or compressing into onim baby o si ade no.
Yeah, onim. So Makeusiako also mentioned Belakwa. It's on water way from Saki. Okay, so you have two people, Charles Nana, yeah, my touch on it. Frederick Question says if they don't have, okay, so let me leave this one.
Of idea we can show back of Epumu.
James Bosonfe says in Takrade, Kasaurodo, specifically, high tension needs some demolition exercise. So I said there's a place called Kasaurodo or something. Okay, so
these are individuals who are seeing and telling you, but there's somebody or town and country planning.
They don't care. But you see, men who say me blame me as your phobia.
And I'm the
reason blame yourself for and say, look.
And it's a to me at your Binsan.
Yes, those people now or more waterway, Jimmy or more. They are linked to the politicians at the top, bro.
Yeah.
And you are no civil servant. Maybe I know you be media. Masa Majumi Bus Maka in Accra, the oppressor you be. Why? In any case, in so by you in a fire. Say that is the attitude of the ordinary Ghanaian. Oh, me found a bar because any partner will need dealing. Oh, he also be pick just one phone call, and one civil servant no will be your problem. What do you say? Aha, that is the problem. That is the issue now. Anyway, so Sebeya, oh, me Bobie say, me say udi agona me hu a me make me abodi direct woni pem but ya na we no suro sa direct coordinator say yan fa say
this never shame people
yan fa say pani bi na afre no a na JM friend say omo pani krodi a ultimi osuro osuro me Bobie me make me abodi wo make me abodi say kwase ampani ti say wo
na yes
wo na afre me no kwase ampani ti say wo me make me ahwe wani maka che say kwase ampani ti say wo aho
etwa say yes
and people like us, they don't want us to even come
they can't
closer.
like us and we should accept it.
They don't want to come closer. Baby, because and kwasi ade nipa no upani no ne na ma kwasi ade a wo di no on person obi a be ka chance wo ye kwasi apa
to sing praises.
So wo yes ade we ye de tumi ahye won sa na wo di o man boni say ewu ade akọ wo jimi pa so they don't even want you to come closer.
Yes.
Na me ma closer enyem asem but say me hu nko ade a Mihua. So let's watch Villaggio. Let's watch Central. Where report where here bay. Kwame, you should know where I am say every time. Now in a EPA oh, you saw it. You could have written the name down. Oh, on production, ya mumwa yo ni adwene ni ya na where you na ye hu ba bi omusi sen and Central
You can call it a tussle between ecological preservation and economic advancement. But the directive from the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, was seen by many as a win for the former.
Refusal means refusal. If EPA does not permit you or the entity that you go ahead to do against our requirement, the laws are there. We take it to court and we make sure the penalties are applied.
It wasn't long after news broke when social media users disclosed that contrary to the directive, work was briskly ongoing. Our visit to the site will confirm the fears of the cynics who felt EPA couldn't stand its ground and optimists who hoped this time the environment will win. Men at work here on the Tema New Town stretch of land. We have seen that some massive ground works are ongoing. That shows there is more than meets the eye, contrary to the picture painted by the TDC.
Like the building some containers and some like maybe plant where they will use for the oil.
Okay, so how long you work for here?
Maybe getting to 1 month. I started in last month inside.
TDC is opposed to the view of the EPA that the site for the construction is.
Or say what they know. How did they know what?
we can't do
A
anything.
person like this with the greatest of respect must go home and must be punished.
Where April 23rd, 2021.
Yes, but crime has no expiry date.
No, but we're here. I must say, go legitimize it.
And you bet you also action or no so by the hotel. Whoever took over from this gentleman must be punished.
Shemrania MPP NDC boss and two oil refinery. And I hear the guy sorted politicians well.
It's unfortunate.
And he said to my phobia,
yes.
I get sad. Seriously, me. Sometimes I cry. Say, onipa mesike din anim say they made D because somebody can obey me dash will be pickups by 20, 30, 100. Tema
And many jipa say,
oh okay, bring it.
And many jipa say you've embarked on one of the advocacy tools. I did back a year.
Our beloved town, what has become of you? Tema is sinking, and we seem not to care. The signs are all around us, everywhere. The leaders of yesterday have become slaves, drifting with the current and the waves. The fearless have become afraid. The brave hearts have become little by little, day by day, our beloved Tima slips away. Tima is sinking, slowly sinking, and we are standing by, only watching. Sad, 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 it breaks my heart. How did we let our town fall apart?
We are living with. And Central MPP NDC are bomb baso sa. Nobody cares what happens to the society, to the poor, vulnerable people. What they care is what goes into their pockets, because the China guy is a very big guy. He has money. He sponsor MPP. He sponsor NDC, and that is the reality that we are living with.
This is a shame.
And you say, Mamo, they don't care. All that they want is we are using big cars, V8.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.
GBC and ra any picky intel say GBC omo epeso mo phrase omo DJ no head on omo no eye pipi because besendi ora I mean the picture, so you can put it here for me. Director General for Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. So yesterday, we started, asking some few questions, trying to catch up with information. Right, so this is a Amin or no Professor Amin on DG Edema Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, and the information coming is about mismanagement, which you see GBC mismanagement and common ye different ye champon amreso aba befa Rollins time and the aba besi ye friend say Kufuor time through to President Mills. Say administration be anu GBC for any demonstration. Every administration be a demonstration. Every administration be they complain about mismanagement. Every DG or baby they complain about mismanagement. And it's becoming like, okay, so yakoye bibia GBC work case and answer omni case. Now they are just talking in the matter of this man. So we will put the issues about mismanagement aside, then we deal with the reality. What we heard, and it's only in the month of May this year, Accra, GBC Accra, 36 workers and are resign everywhere. Upper 100 leadership of this same man. So let's put those issues aside. Any two personal. Whether this man is there or he's not there, he's not my friend. And but it's my wish as a media practitioner, your national media platform can say GBC, and I wish it will function and function well. Because I want to miss my passion. So it's just right that we talk about it, and we'll just deal with this man. Amin minim bebre and common 3 ways and common 3 ways. All right, so all African games that was in 2022 23 all African games and yama bebre koso and yama a course no, and that this is where the workers and the union leadership, that is where they have a problem. I don't like to go into their personal issues because I'm not interested. I'm not interested. But I am interested in anything accountability, because of my upbringing, my political upbringing. Me and you be an NDC. I was born into MPP by default. Me, you know, me carry the principles guiding way, and in the principles of guiding way, then I fell in love with probity and accountability. So then I decided, I said, I'll go this way. Because in a country where we account for nothing, obviously indiscipline takes over and we are doomed, gone forever. So I decided to choose probity and accountability. Osha me WhatsApp, Rollins Nedao, even after his death, and he will be dead till I also grow and die. Because idea or dear Jamie, same as probity and accountability. So let's come back to GBC with Professor Amin. African games, whatever. What happened was that issues PA. Issues PA, no. Issues. Auditor General to do its investigations. While we are in investigations, report about Bonting. I think the report in the buy is almost a year now. And they can't do anything. So let's take Felix out. However, Felix and me and Kase Oni Ehwa Simbia Accra, so and ya dia public no ebetias.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV,
write a letter to step aside.
Yeah, he just said, wow, Krabe Philly said,
because claim me waba.
This is something is wrong. Yeah. Something is not right.
The finger training sound. I said no.
Yes.
You should be interested in that integrity.
And you know, he's a professor. Where's young man? And case one who nyansa no set example. We as say no. Idea when you there for foreign.
The Oka say indicting any outside or government operations. Say CSO say
where your government
no crown betimi and no crown so betimi a betimi atwe ho. Na say government auditor general.
Yeah. So let's pick some few issues here and deal with it.
Yes.
Then information Abane say this man was invited by BNI about 4 weeks ago. That is the information we are getting. About 4 weeks ago, including former sports minister Yusuf. They asked him some few questions, no money bill, and one also then a response concerning the Auditor General report on ECHO. So there is some sort of engagement between the state security agencies and him. Jumia Koso on the quiet. A minimal raising issue say until say court, no, you can't take him away from the place.
But he can influence process if he's still there.
Exactly.
So exactly. The can for entering your power. And no can say I can say assembly saba chon konchen. Omuni nenti omuka se sa nipa no ontwe ne wonko nchen se anhwe a enhwemu nkra po nkra ta bi wo ho enhwenu nkra hu enso hu ni nyina no mienu miensa ene nan na ewo na ehu ba kope no ono betimi afa ayede ade ato nchen.
Exactly.
Obi aye bi pen enti na say dika ono gye o say efi ene ko no si ehu ni ehu se paper no ba kope ene enim na no fa wo ho a enu nti de twe ho sai. Let me
pick about 2-3 points. So give me the Auditor General's report. Then we can do something. Meka was me honorable Akuganis in the house and also a month for being in Simbi because in Simbi area or Mount Phobia, honorable Babuay,
me and we are no Jamaican.
Damn you.
What happened in the assembly?
Yeah,
I didn't see. Yeah,
quasi.
What happened? Sorry, me for cancer.
Sorry, we say
so boy. That's all call for your sports. Yes, about crown could be.
Yeah, Baba,
Omo for back crown ko. O manu be sun ye mameti enti wo papa no wan kan dia.
Our class media.
Ese wo manu bi anko bi. Ticket no so ase tonton bi.
Jaina e kroma program kra Accra FM for akwase na ndisi for pamo.
Sir.
Now they are broaching
media.
Only class media day. Class media, Accra FM, class FM, no more pamo. President John Pamo.
Wow.
Kado bia kawase and Kolana be catch him spouse for no back on wa kwa jire visa o. O fro Kofi Adams kra mo afa. O wanum. O ye dey.
I'll grab visa.
Oh, we have you. For whatever reason, you won't say this here. A government official.
I saw a topic in the answer. Not then I'm more discussing answer.
And GBC. All right, so get me there. Comprehensive audits of the 13th African Games Accra 2023. So it's here. Kwame, mo we di menya ni pa. Kwame, ma didn't share because We need to have So broadcasting and production, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation provide us with that. I can say, let's follow it well. Background, right? GBC was appointed as the host broadcaster for the 13th African Games, pursuant to a formal agreement between the Ministry of Youth and Sports and Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Under this arrangement, GBC was responsible for providing and coordinating broadcast production services and related technical support for the games. The scope requires that all third-party findings. Auditor General, SA, our review disclosed that GBC engaged the services of the following entities without explicit written contracts. Notwithstanding the financial commitments involved. So when you pick entity, the production room, TPR, training of GBC journalists, reporters and crew, Professor Amin, they pay 57,000 euros to this entity, the production room. Meanwhile, GBC no ewo sa department ni bi wo ho. Okay. 2. Frontiers deal ni bi 2. Silicon House Productions. Omo Jumane say renter of 2 out broadcast production vans. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
The GBC will be fitted.
Yes. Production it 165,000 USD. Third entity, Brostem Company Limited. So Omo provide satellite service. They pay them $65,000. So in grand total, you are dealing with about 3.5 million Ghana cedis. That is 57,000 euros and 230,000 plus, USD. Now, Auditor General say no signed contracts, service agreement, or legally binding instruments were made available to the audit team.
Okay.
To evidence the terms, scope, deliverables, pricing, risk allocation, or dispute resolution mechanisms governing the above engagement. We recommend that Professor Amin Al-Hassan should be sanctioned in accordance with Section 92 of the Public Procurement Act 2003, Act 663, as amended. Okay. So let's move from PPA ratification and procurement irregularities. Let's move. Go to the next point. Quick one. Okay. So let's go to the way for findings and recommendations and blah 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 blah. Okay. So it's okay. Okay. All right. So patch up Brafom fast start so that amount for Benya. Fair idea of the whole bra. Okay, so say the audit identified the following: ex post PPA approval, linkage between park proceedings, and those are issues also about the discussions on dealings also with GBC during those that games until then we deal with the figures. Quick one. Okay, so inadequate justification for single source procurement. The request for PPA ratification relied predominantly on time constraints. So without sufficient supporting analysis and documentary justification to establish exclusivity, agency beyond foreseeable planning, technical uniqueness, or absence of reasonable alternatives. Now, absence of price reasonableness and benchmarking. And here, this is where the problem is. There was no evidence of price reasonableness testing, market survey, or benchmarking conducted to ensure value for money prior to engaging the service providers. That is the above entities now. Okay, so procure services and financial exposure. The services procured under the above circumstances are summarized. Entity: PSG, and this is GBC contract, which was worth 44 million Ghana cedis, and go through the procurement procedure, nothing. So PGS almost service na International Broadcast Center. I mean, etria almoka 2 million euros. Wow. Okay, so the production room, Asia Beshemu have you. Training of GBC journalists, reporters, and crew by the production. What I say, what I say, Aqua Kenofurata.
Yeah.
It me echo far a yes South Africa company. Say, Omobram Gigi, a yes car GRE for a yeno. Omobram yes Jumano. Can you imagine? And you can see a boon now pay a booyah. Okay.
This GBC as okay, any that payment, no?
Yeah.
I remember, say, Omuko 2 figure, no?
Yeah.
Omuba Albeka, so Omu News Biasa in free GBC, but now Auditor General's report in
Yes.
Yes. And it's embarrassing.
Yes.
Very, very embarrassing. And you see, the most important thing it saddens me. Obete na Enipakwe Dr. Asumesi Wako School, Professor Asumesi Ena Edano. Ghana Telecom, there's a similar case.
I see.
I'm telling you, but more caught in, you know,
we can't say much. Yeah.
It's sad. I see in United Bugana and people see this and watch. Into maybe someone says, school be choir, board doctorate, professor. It is supposed to turn things around. But the more people get education, now they are finding new ways of rather stealing.
I think you need to qualify it well. The more black man get educated, the more black man become a criminal.
Yeah,
black man get more educated than not done criminal.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not done, please. The more black man educated, no. Now,
exactly. I said the law is more open to him to see the loopholes and to use it. But there be so what because some things are so obvious. How can you tell me, say, oh, baby, your friends, oh, baby, sign a deal, and yet, me cry be a meda ebushia anoa, me ye be do ebushia democrano, me make sure say me receipt. Na me wafa say her receipt, no, and who said ye na ye any. Otia say, ne juma nya ode anya mama de anya papa de. What do one who akacho be say, mama contract koye. Nothing to show your commitment and the people's commitment.
Okay, so he's a professor. What class system no matter? Only me say aban sisa the here working your way out to the top. Then you are good. You are okay.
No, but there are a lot of things that you can't work your way out.
But you have stayed there for 1.5 years.
It's because
he's enjoying salary.
GBC assembly. Yeah, me yana say. Emrano so protective. So protective say. Omampini kra yeba afufre ye friend administrators and chief executives and idea no it is so protective say untumi enyi untumi nyina
ya na workers no they mention honorable Phyllis Pache and I'm like because your president
yes
ampim okay ampim
thank you
President Kufo
classical example.
Yes. He went to court.
Yes.
Won.
Yes. Reinstated.
Ghana had 10 million Ghanaians.
Yes.
About PPI. So, Jay and also buy no way so kikira. You go
another
to court.
20 million.
You go to court. So sometimes to.
So then, but you see, but with this one,
but
yeah, to me, a new arbitrary, but the law will take care of you. Say, Ode. Sa case we kokot and ade ba kwa me ya I sanso ye me de in another way say His Excellency Mahama akachre yen say ye ba be ye special court to deal with Auditor General's reports because the worst it will go and they say ye be call Parliamentary Select Committee on this Auditor General's reports. You be showing TV so Yebeka, hey, Yebeka, oh, aden, ye we are. One who nipa here, the Makoko Jina court based on that.
No.
Into the only thing is say we shame them and all that. But that is not what the people of Ghana want.
Okay,
the people of Ghana want punishment after this revelation.
But in this situation, like this Professor Amin issue,
yes.
Don't you think say buying bet me catch and say on compare some by investigation every?
So I buy yes, I buy bet to catch or say
through the NMC.
Exactly. I buy bet to me aye. That one is for me is appealing to him. He has a choice to say yes or no. But who they know Ekojina quarter, one of the reliefs are Wosheshe NSA. The court must make sure, I said the investigation, the investigator's case, and say he still has capacity of influencing this thing. So the court should make him stay aside until this case is done. And it must be part of the plea.
Okay, so even before the court,
yes.
Can the workers' union leaders go to court, say court and cancel Papa on while investigation goes on?
They can give it a try. Your laws in Ghana, sometimes it can be funny. You must justify why. And there's justification, and they say, you hear evidence to support our case. This is the chief executive. He is the DG. How do we get information whilst he's still seated at the place? That is justification.
Yeah.
But let's try the law. Because I would not even advise the president at his level to write to him to step aside. It must come through the investigation. Say this person must step aside. Now you shed your no better because I will not allow my president to write that letter and later okase onye based on the protective laws that he has and all those things. Next or president annoy which I wouldn't want to do. We have a lot of bodies who can deal with these issues through the NMC to make sure say or better you or partner.
All right, thanks. Let me finish this table, then we move to the other ones. Okay, so the production room TPR almost training journalists 57,000 euros. Almost €2, no more $2. I don't get it. I don't get it. So Quality Media Productions SL, almost a production of broadcast feeds. Fido, so $1 million. $1 million. Silicon House Productions, almost a PMO rental of 2 out broadcast production vans, $165,000 standard. First one is 165. Brostem Company Limited satellite service $65,000. So on the issue of creating a broadcast center and everything, so no say $1.230 million here and $2.113 million euros. Charlie, it no be small money. It no be small money. Okay, you share recommendation. You share recommendation from the recommendation from the Auditor General. We recommend that Professor Amin Al-Hassan should be sanctioned in accordance with Section 92 of the Public Procurement Act 2003 at 663. As amended. Okay, so subject use of GBC staff in execution of PGS and QMP contracts without commensurate revenue to GBC. So in short, to cut it short, Okansi, with this issue, me redeem one or pay. Omo Alpha company. Okay, so let's go through this one, quick one. On 27th February 2024, GBC entered into a contract with PGS for the provision of the International Broadcast Center and technical production services for the games at the total cost of €2 million. First table no. Almost say I'll go through no. So the contract explicitly stipulates that the service provider undertakes to provide the required personnel for the execution of the service. Because I mean, which means you have your own people, blah blah blah. Now, similarly, on 22nd February 2024, GBC entered into a separate contract with Quality Media Productions at a contract sum of $1 million, under which Quality undertook to provide highly specialized technical personnel to operate all technical means involved in the production of the games as defined in the Annex 1 of the contract. So the Meka in the previous. All right, so however, a review of the PGS contract assets and the GBC crew deployment schedules shows extensive deployment of GBC staff to perform both technical and editorial functions across venues during the games, notwithstanding the contractual obligation on PGS and QMP to provide their own personnel. Findings: the auditor established the following. So let's do it. One, contradiction between contractual obligations and actual execution. So the PGS contract provides that the service provider shall supply the necessary editorial and technical crew, yet the venue allocation schedule shows significant numbers of GBC staff deployed in roles such as camera operators, shading operators, audio assistants, editors, producers and directors across Ghana venues. So virtually, this kind of maomo, don't match but the GBC for you understand? Absence of revenue sharing or cost recovery arrangements, the use of GBC staff to execute third-party contracts. Those are the findings. So let's come to the recommendation, quick one. Then we move on. Auditor General will say, we recommend that future third-party contracts include clear revenue sharing and resource utilization clauses. Meanwhile, Professor Amina Lassa, Director General GBC, should be held liable for the lapses. So then we have regular training contracts with the production room, the TPR, Omoswa Jomsika. So mainly there was just like 3, 4, 5 entities being Alasa and no more able game. He give them the money and as to say if indeed say Onyane cat there, which is not established in this report, so you can't tell. But then you see people will speculate, say, why would you just like to pay this huge sum of monies to these entities? Meanwhile, now the GBC for uncle and one juma. In the other in one kipiskano and Obi Betu can say this causing financial loss to the institution, to the entity, GBC. And there are serious issues breeding. Free as this report is so comprehensive. This is a Professor Amina Lassa, a very noble man whom she also she penny and Ohunyan be said no my mention me Hunyan Ohunyan be said no metna me Professor metna me want now. So you realize that we look at our benefits, our pockets more than doing the right thing. And I can say, here we are, GBC, budgets are rising. So dirty, it doesn't make sense. And say them kind of yes, BNI focus him. BNI can decide say, yeah, far report no command Attorney General and them. And I can't 1 year. Into a metric because madam for you mean free
before o can say no yama ejuma friend is Kwame Kwachi ejuma bi there's a video on YouTube GBC a call your friend is saying a friend say parliament into type $3 million was paid to GBC for all African Games coverage. YouTube video be. Me per se obo baby Sam George a question a friend is in GBC.
Okay.
And it's about 5 to 10 minutes. That's portion. Ombo na yenti answers the maye. When they're refusing say Professor Amin. Professor Amin.
Now him say o start here no. Say ka answer be question no the meaning be maka is with my records no na mature early bold stands against cash payment.
And your friend is
yes,
Papa also are now host to your friends Saturday sports your friends on your Monday. Kwabena Bobie Monday. You know, or your Saturday sports highlighting their Kwabena. Neni Susun.
Very noble
man. Me friend. Kweku BB. Also a GBC.
Yeah.
And also so.
Or Tyson Lacoste.
Me da say.
Yeah.
Also so ebe ma evidence ewo ho. Ne evidence ne de pa. Into our YouTube.
The evidence. Can you recall some of the?
He denied all the money, and Yama, your friends, a committee, necessary. Say, and you're proper, and they didn't see any money. Into no, that is the video.
Was for, and whether payment has been made for same.
Thank you so much. Yes, GBC was the official broadcaster for the African Games, the 13th African Games, and I can confirm that full payment have made.
Where former minister?
Yusuf. Okay, so you mean the buy?
Yes, I mean so buy. Okay. And now, yeah, the mirror finished dinner as well. So we only know my.
I know that it's in the excess of $3 million US dollars.
You paid GBC.
Yes. Also, yes, 3 million on Hunda. I bet you receive say you 3 million
appears before us because most of the technicians who worked on the All Africa Games have still not been paid, and so we wanted to ascertain if you have paid and how much has been paid. Chairman, I'm grateful.
You see, so $3 million. GBC buy on almost $3 million. It was a news item.
Yes. First time I throw any early bold stands against cash payments during that games. International be frame and opaway ebesi we are see the all my dream plan say all African games by there. That GBC say they mention thousands.
Yes. So even before NMPP, there was a clear confusion between
exactly
and
confusion
and DG. That is what I'm saying because DG so I payments via my entities. Entities need to make us on 3 hours.
They be on no crap on it. As at that time, your kind of say entity be like it. They were in charge to have done that. What they had received, and so until he cleared himself totally. And now, you see how can like I remember say in Shase no skebi ekone say ye near the konidi and no say GBC near there and so skebi musa and sign contract bi asa and you be PM say report we kira me say na edi kan say abenya be maka yi na o say then and 1,000 cedis and 300 cedis na o di sika kra asmo bi e wo fichire kra ye say tro so gi say no atro na obi bo obi bisia ofie kra po a e so tro enye say wako print ya type bibia o pen o de becho me first car me to the automa me madam for a friend Henry no you more really good ni right or the true paper I tell say ma talk or sa bre no so 13 million e da me wo do pum sisi a enja say me na on make am say Ghana Broadcasting Corporation an institution like that na over coffee security gate nya paper or what call GBC da GBC when him say entrance or no so come more cheat be na all the go inside what did America.
Yes, I
me say security man, yes, me put in jar. I'm looking down on them. Now security crap paper. A home paper power. It's all true. You go snado. Now you go enter trasa. Ni ensample do DG ho. Ah, ma contract. Ah, over 500,000. Over we say in euros and dollars. Now I say there's no paperwork covering such contracts. Now I mean Where are we? Where are we? Now, Osanko, look at the start of this matter. Nobody is saying they should start sacking anybody. Well, first action now can on lead ways, he should step aside to protect his own integrity.
Yes, but you see, when you have a great person, he's not ready
the National
to
Media Commission should. Ask him to step aside. Akitwa o offer who adamfo GBC obeka kire o maketua na van na mete e na meye machim say Jame avan ben de ne e ka Ghana ya de akuku da be
outdoor dia
de na mete say training of journalism say mesere
identify together. In the waterway.
The BNI is done with,
That's
questioning Professor.
So I feel like my former case in court.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
And he has 1 year left into Nim Ada. And what we are hearing from the executive arm, little information here, picking say the executive arm also don't want to commit conform mistake nibi, where the man will get a chance and go.
Your employer has every right to protect you and also protect themselves by the laws. The same law now actually say oye wejuma me and how ye ma onye wejuma no sa emra na so kire say ejuma na woye no ubu woye bibi etia ejuma na say say bibia ntimi kra enye bibia kra the fact say utimi ye contract ya more than 1,000 Ghana cedis na abrebi mu na homa bi eni hu no o biara onim law ntimi ka kire me say we have to wait for nyane akuga de o kan me ne nyadwene why your contract best at 10,000 is not for man for one ubekofie me ne nyadwene. I'm not angry at you, I'm angry at a system where I want you to keep your hand away from it. There is no law in the world. I actually say you can apply the money of the state. Say on buy that boy no akosika no the mechi say class FM hay na mo koto ade no o discount accountant ho on sign bibia say o the okoye no say ade bia receipt ni ho a honor certificate the receipt wa a payment voucher and na de na me ye o NGO adwuma mu no dada no e wo mitirim sesi a jai mo bia me confuse me wa. I'll stand by it till I die. What I know, you cannot change my mind. What I say, I may say in accounting principles, I'm not looking down on Class FM, but I'm saying, say, and your GBC, Class FM, Hano, Moya, Momuskadi, Akotoadia, Mon Sign Bibia, Ade. Why? What has Ghana done? Ghana now, I am Ghana, I am Bonebe. So
I have this message from senior editor. The Hawk newspaper, right? And Onona sent this message. So this one is not coming from me, and he is liable for a text message in here. My duty is to read it on his behalf, and this is what Mr. Charles McCarthy says. On the GBC mess, the National Media Commission is in collusion with the professor. Workers started agitating since 2025.
Thank you.
So this
I told you. There's a power. There's the power.
That one is not in doubt. What you say? Until I make her say NMC for Nankasa.
Even with yes. That one, no, I don't doubt it. But you see, I think I've grown to a certain point. There are some arenas you go and to be like it's personal something. I don't like yes.
No, I appreciate where you are coming from.
Then me, I want to deal with the criminal matter.
Exactly. NMC they have their job, and you say they don't only appoint. They also disappoint. When they appoint you, they can remove you. By every plate.
Okay, say there's a process of impeachment. In the same way, the Director General, your science will processes.
But are you aware that automatically, if it is so grievous,
yes,
Parliament can take that decision within a split of a moment?
I don't know that law.
No. What I'm saying is that if the country lose hope, not Parliament, no say they are impeaching you now. Process now can they go through it, but it's not like it gives you the laxity to stay on for whatever time.
You see, I want to deal with the realities.
No, but the reality is that the ban we are talking about.
Yes.
If you ask him to step aside, you have not infringed on his rights. So for the good of the system, it is actually an option that is used to keep the sanity and the sanctity of the system.
That's why Bobie gave an example. of a system where President Kufuor tried that. Taking a friend and saying a GBC.
That is a sack.
No, with Kufuor issue, he sacked
the person.
But
so
with this issue,
so
we are talking about.
When they ask you to step aside, you are not sacked though.
Meba, I just want to be very careful in this matter and this pronouncement.
Yeah.
Bibi ayebe ano emra. A governor.
Creating special tax court, creating special court for treating corruption matters, and you can know I'm no yes. But the baby I made. Say reports now a bit more bont no. Actually say asemi aye kan kakra epu. Na ho no baby aye ka say National Media Commission no so omo ka chance on tenanche no. Sa action e dey wotenanche no. And kire say why your body bia o.
I agree.
And no kire say action has been taken
those steps to push media commission.
No, nobody should take. That is why I want to correct you. There's a one that you have to go appeal to the president. That's a different matter.
Exactly.
With the board, National Media Commission, it's actually a board itself that appointed the person. So they can take. Nobody needs to go and petition to them. It's like the GAR.
And GAR refusing to see what you are seeing.
So that is why I have an issue with them to go and call the guy to step aside. So I'm not against the National Media Commission. I'm not against the gentleman. Like you said, abontini baby no, baby amudi omuni no. Or no abeti me aka say, asem we aka actually me ska e sheme into me ko huro me sa ans na maba.
You see, baby, I know you are at a point, but you see, when NMC is refusing to see what you are seeing for them to take an action, say on step aside for this investigation and all those things.
Okay, but I say okay.
It's, you know,
so they are pretending to be sleeping.
Yes, they are pretending to be
very
sleeping.
Difficult to wake such a person up.
Exactly. It's in NMC.
Say always say on that. So what damn pa? Say me pray say for best. Well, me pray 1 2 3 4.
I understand.
But said that say what that they are.
Exactly.
And they over 90 years.
Something must push him to take that.
Okay.
And the minimum rakra bet me a use. I stand to be corrected. Minimum ra ya sheshe so a bet me am take that action because the best deal sa buying po episode opamona a buying cranny NMC a year back to take an action. But this is the situation almost say omanda. So that is what I'm saying say gidi ya workers no a year and idea no. So you be our conscience and you come blaster matter uncle ye. Blaster coach then no say Osman Pen baby antenna you are based on the terms of contract and all those things, you know. Mami Pen baby antenna. So the GBC today workers all decide say the whole week ye mejuma host Emma DJ Emma Obia Emma
boy don say bonina actually no bruninti
you understand na say bibi for him sad ye And notice GBC decided for a week say young Kwejuma until say yenya results from sika ye due yen obi akwakodi yes yen ya abra ye nim ho hwe. I'm telling you, NMC will wake up. Something must push NMC to wake up.
Something legally radical.
Radical. Yes. Must push into 1 week. Na GBC will be in your security ni obi any ho. Obi o ti
I mean fa
exactly. She obi bi ashia. Action will come.
They should be angry enough.
Sometimes we are not angry enough. But baby you do say ano. Me ade ba kwa ehame. Anase meka semester His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The thing you decided to do was brilliant. Every Ghanaian supports it. Japan.
We are rather motivating the offender.
You get it. So if sa court we eba na say start say when you go to the ministries and you follow paper trail I be also chrono nkoso da e Ghana. Because the first thing baby says I dey akwa procure and I say ye budget mu ana ye se hwe na ye dey akọ budget na budget for approve.
She said, very systematic.
I'm telling you,
you see a bureaucratic system.
Audit. Audit.
A very bureaucratic system.
Bureaucratic system.
I got problem, bro. Who's that system we have? It's not only fine.
You understand? The document because say, "Obi the whole day of buy." And you are confused that they are doing something.
And everything must start from a desk office.
Yeah.
Say, Adewe, ye department, ye hear this quantity and all those things. It starts from there. Now, signatures, ne approvals, afa papers, so ansana, call for payment. No be sound say, the Adewe. How did it happen? Nani party was your friend professor, your friend doctor. Me say obi doctor and not a professor. I made a man who did so didn't huni. Mini and who says no. You understand? Because people on the streets have more integrity. With these people with titles,
the more Musiadi and the more they become criminals.
Yeah. No, let me say, yeah, so we
opportunity now on 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, are you ready? All right. So, it was Public Accounts Committee, right? Okay. Thank you so much for the information. Between Sam George and Yusuf and Al Hassan on this.
Paid for at 3 times the market rates. Food bills nobody can explain. 1 man, 3 companies, 150 million Ghana cedis. A university that was promised and never built, and a WhatsApp voice note that killed the entire legacy. Today, we are taking you inside to be everywhere at the center of it all, and the legacy promise that died on WhatsApp. Buckle up. I'm Jacqueline Asma Ibua, and this is Joy News Explains. Let's go back to the beginning, because this story doesn't start with a scandal. It starts with a dream. Now, in October 2018, Ghana won the bid to host the 13th African Games. Thousands of athletes all coming together, and it was Ghana's first time ever hosting the Continental Games. It was supposed to be more than sport. Parliament then approved a $170 million loan from Cal Bank and a $145 million contract with a UK construction company to build the facilities. The promise to Ghanaians was simple. We are not just building stadiums, we are.
Please rise is flanked by, of course, our members, our ministers, our diplomatic corps, also flanked by the chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Musa Faki Mohammed, and the Minister of Youth and Sport, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Also joining His Excellency the President is the chairman of the LOC, Dr. Kwabena Bobie Ansah.
And when the dust settled, the Auditor General was called in. President John Dramani Mahama commissioned the forensic audit by a formal letter in October and said the feeding bill was $15 million.
140 plus or 245 million United States dollars, right? And out of which we got to even know, for instance, key among them was a whopping amount of $15 million, you know, which amounts or works to close to or a bit over 226 million Ghana cedis.
Found over 33 million cedis in unsupported cost components embedded in the catering contracts, transport, utilities, staffing, infrastructure, all bundled in with no schedules or build-ups. $15 billion feeding bill. We may never know the truth because nobody kept the receipts. Now, the infrastructure. Parliament approved one construction company, one contract, which was $145 million. What actually happened? 3 contractors, not one, $50 million more than Parliament approved, and the flagship promise, a 50,000 capacity Olympic stadium at Boteman. It was never built. Only 40 of 100 acres at Boteman were used. The access road, which was estimated at $22 million, was quietly given to a different contractor outside the game's budget entirely. Then came something called the May Action Plan, a variation order on the Boteman contract that produced a net value loss of $34 million. Works worth $49 million were removed. Only $15 million came back. And at the Legon Sports Village, a hostel that had just been built was repainted for over $1 million. To repaint a building that was already paid to be painted. Physical inspections found cracked slabs, cold joints in concrete, corrosion, drainage failures. The estimated repairs needed. The reason Ghanaians were told Boteman would never be a white elephant. A legacy subcommittee was set up. They designed the curricula, certificates, programs, degree courses. They planned governance structures. They worked on getting government approval and accreditation. Then, to stop formal communication.
At Joy FM, that is where we killed this report from, and we are grateful for that. I mean, it's a national interest something. So wherever we pick a report, we just talk about it. And yes, we call PAC, right? I think we should move on. Okay. Anyway, all right, okay. So that's it. But say you see the end, you don't have to do with the stadium, those things, but the GBC issue still hangs. Send me a message. Let me check if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so citizen, good job on GBC. I want to contribute to the program. Okay, so a friend of GBC since 1977. Wow. I think then we will need like 2 hours for my very good friend, so that we can talk about GBC, because but unfortunately your time call. the kakra mekan say workers no, they should take it easy. Ghana emrawaha. Whichever way a person will deal with. Say yeah, I'm not sure the GBC Workers Union no Sebita Frache Obipe DJ Nedi. They want to right. Me GBC in Commodity Mejedi. The reason why I'm discussing Professor Amin Al-Hassan, there is some criminality somewhere. We want to know whether indeed he is liable or not. Ena eyomai sika, mimi tuya tax. Say Professor Amin Al-Hassan tine baby Amin could discuss na infanya she on Twebiani Mamini, Mesmen Twebiani Manini. I don't even know his family, he doesn't know my family. He'll be out to the baby. But so far as Uber saw on my office moody, ebia
I like that one.
Yeah. Okay, funny resignation letter.
Coach say me the pass me Ghana ka say no.
Yeah.
Now I know very well say it is because of his cultural background. If you free bano and koye na enungwase ba obesi form. Na nye no nko a ye nkohwehwe de nti a o si form yi nso.
Okay, so maybe
ya man kwan ema the juma no no baby when you do on kanyama ni
no, so maybe I think portions of the resignation no will give us a fair idea. Okay. So let's get into it. Quick one. So we have Carlos Queiroz ne Facebook post or de my bye and I read to Ghana. Football, like life, teaches us one timeless lesson: you either win or you learn. I live this journey with pride in what we achieved, but also with the healthy dissatisfaction, underline, healthy dissatisfaction of those who always wanted more. Reaching a higher level should never be the destination. It should be the beginning of even greater ambitions. The future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. Black Stars' success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, and develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent. To my president and board, thank you so much for the opportunity to serve the Ghana national football team. It was an honor and privilege to serve the country and the Black Stars. To my players and staff, my deepest gratitude for your courage, commitment, and unwavering dedication to the team. To the fans, we cannot claim complete sporting satisfaction, but we can proudly say that we honored the colors of Ghana and restored respect and credibility to the Black Stars on football's greatest stage. Thank you, Ghana. The journey starts now to the future. All right. So, but he touched on something. or say the future of the Black Stars, and that is, I think, paragraph 2. The future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. Black Stars success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, and develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent. Building best possible environment so that they can prepare the team.
Okay.
Protect what they have built, that environment, and use that environment to develop the talent we have. Okay. Now, let me just put some figures out. It's very interesting.
Have you realized say we are was about management?
Yes, management.
So when him say grow way munana your resources go diamond oil BBR our systems are so poor, so we are not getting the best out of it.
So you see, that is why really
we are poor managers indeed.
February 28th. 2024. I'll say Office of the Director General, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. To the Minister for Youth and Sports, request for approval of contracts and invoice for 13th African Games. Now, one Mr. Bano receive letter no. Yes, 28th February. $2 million, some quality media production. 1 million. The production room almost 57,000. Silicon production almost 175,000. Yes.
Bano. So we are there. Somebody fought it.
Okay. GBC 24-hour games channel support. Support in cry $105,000. Positive communication for the $20,000. Mr. Bano no ewo because the reason why he said attach copies because Ubabek Diska contract only some for way no say attach it.
I said no, proceed.
Anyway, I must say coaching today.
I say a time million attach. What? Why are they? But to tell what they say, in fact, I say attach. One say the mob Brunino, corner, or say Bedin Kunim, Nebegina, Niama, Yawo, as resources, the bay, my idea, and your pitch in the song. Or partly say, baby, attachment in the car.
Okay, so let's come back to this.
I don't know Benjamin Sari. So some crofone a good materials they were gelling along. Who substitutes a winning team?
Okay, so let's do this quick analysis. Okraku what is his full name?
Ketso
Kreku. No, Kreku Mante.
No, Ketso Kreku. Sorry.
Ketso Kreku saw GFMU in 2019.
Right.
And no more that was in October. A year, I'm afraid I'll say. I didn't get insurgents.
Yes,
physicians
region about yeah.
So 2019 October, I'm to about enomo a year. Let's pick under 17, and maybe that breakdown on my Facebook page. I can say when him say from 2019. Ghana Black Starlets under 17 and qualify World Cup under Ket Okrekuda.
First we say World Cup victory.
Starlets under 17. They qualify for World Cup da. Obefa a satellite under 20 from 2019.
And met your team now.
I'm coming.
You see.
Obefa a year Meteors. You call 2004 say 92 near call a year Barcelona. 2004 near qualify for Athens. A free war which means from that time to Kosinyan Techi time you qualify and your friend say Ket Eddie Betoso. Ket is so the Betoso you qualify that. You take Black Stars. The last time a Black Star AFCON me qualify our group stage 2017. No, that is Gabon and Egypt. Bako the fourth. Bako the say round 16 or so. No more a year. If you saw Kreku be fire, you bought AFCON 2 under the leadership. Nina no.
Very embarrassing dropouts.
You group stage go no ani abefie. Kopem se Comoros. Ye any Comoros, any Mozambique. Ewo group no na Comoros a qualify.
Yeah, calculations wa.
Na yeah calculations.
We board draw.
The last time I said Black Star above ball from 2019. I qualify from group stage. Just the recent opportunity. Offer in the whole. Baby aketo kreku ede on my Ghana ball abedru no. Now, management, Black Star management, committee no, Randy Abe, Steven Apia, Dr. Century, Moses Sanford or something. And there's another guy. So these are the people. Satellites because according to sources, yes, our Black Star committee no and I say just satellites no adwumani nyina bomb. And they are doing everything. Yenyama the kind of dream ne ketasa ne niema basa ekos OGF yenyamba ho. But then again, the other side of the story is that say World Cup when you World Cup aye scandal free. Minim say omuba bedura ena niema be payo. Yene de minim ho asem. But so far, I think this World Cup ahunidie kakraba.
Hey.
Onam kasi so unim bi na kan I don't have any problem. But compared to the previous ones, compared to Brazil, compared to Germany, compared to South Africa, Kasakasa, so I don't know. now you are privy to something.
Oh, sir, most
so
studio.
don't worry. Yeah. So you can open up, and I'm ready to. Me no better say Juma. Look, me when I sincerely see my main cast bro. NDC. Yen can say me some of us. At summer I told me as Empire FM and yes, me name the consequences. But some of us were ready for it. That say NDC in Kwadia now so with me, I'm ready. Kill me. So if NDC is in power, I don't want to see NDC flopping. In this whole be unless when you give it to me, you don't give me evidence. Well, my evidence now, I won't do it.
Oh, yes.
No, I won't do it.
No evidence again.
Because you're not there. Yes, I'm not afraid or time.
No evidence again.
But if you have something, now you provide me say, oh, Kofi Adams say, we say, no. Me, I won't show anybody. And you only see me up a casamo. One casa won't cry, mamma. Now, one casa one for so many also. Be Yentimin building free baby. Obi catch him and say a free so mo introduce MRI. Say scan be checking in Colorado Pino. Say under 17 yentimi mobile.
Opa say biakala.
No, but that's the reality. Yentimi grumi and call them for monko.
Yeah.
Because
our version of Ronaldo's no way. So I can say Ronaldo more above the starlets.
Ombe catch there say Udu Saka kura beji we best. Say na Udu Saka ba kura wi da. So
it's very match.
Having a reality no.
La Messi. No Fagana there no.
Having a reality
no boy no.
UDS. Na me feel say UDS Akwaji University a football tournament the whole world. And I thought say UDS by the start playing no you bet me eduomo awurawura ye setup no mu ama ya build BB because you can UDS boys no who could
me ma won kasa bebre.
But me dey
ya so mu kakrakra ne enko.
How?
First of all, Accra House of Folk, how much is the highest paid player? Minya sure so him.
2005.
Asante Kotoko. How much is the highest?
2000.
What you say? To have a league we are proud of. Obia ne selection for Black Stars. At least so I kasa we tire bebrebe no. How many times you need sika she team nim because if you believe nkrofo Ghana etua Manchester for some deal so say enade. You don't even have a local club here. Make us a busumi bia no, but me 500 and I say me 1,000. But the name, especially me Accra house of onye player be many na tem ye be na nsem so a onim the catch. But who is investing
no,
in
but I couldn't, you see.
For me, say me per player to me bo league at was Ghana for 4 years.
Yes, it's
Samatex me da say. Me da say. Tell me can say Timber for no ni momo. Timber me chance ni kura ni sesia. They are doing good. No team should play in the Premier League. Yen to me entry player a minimum of 20,000 a month. And notice say who 20,000 a month. And not to me the caveat to say enye $1 million ye metimbia emeto obebo uliga. Onu so nim so wasting the time because he can't ordinary apart from winning bonuses and all those things. We can't be able to do it if managers of the clubs and you know say private property and na ye di your friend is saying sumasi eja.
Yes, let's face reality. If we are to deal with the local league, let's face reality. As much as GFA our responsibility to organize a very quality premiership. Talk about sponsorship. Because every premier club needs sponsorship to run.
Yes.
Too good.
As one off. They need it as one off.
Yes.
What you are saying?
But a major because
only my data make us say a one off no. Okay. Sponsorship is good. Obi a obebe bia no onisika eba be shemi achama teams no. They will get some money to start and all that. But yen cannot create. Who will put his money into a league that is played on an empty stadium?
That is where I'm coming.
That is where the owners of the team must invest in quality players. Some are stadium.
You see, that is where I'm coming.
What you say? You can't keep a player for two seasons.
Akugan, it goes for me. I think it goes beyond the discussing. Which I mean, you have a point. You have a very good point, though. But Kobe bit to say, menko abroad da, menko
stadium hoda
UK da.
Yes, cities in boss abroad.
Me ni be important sir. Me obi anu odi me medina ti. Because me ko hu kwase asema me ba be. Anti omo
so na benya asemi yo.
Omo ma me ko bi kura ti me no me hanu obi ase. Now the point is that according to the ready and the nim. Buying any FA and a quality.
You are right.
Local league.
You are right.
So UK, the government provides good security. In terms to be born and to me anytime. If you walk around within the week, Ghana say I'm saying on Bobby.
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Midweek.
Yes.
And
those,
midweek.
And those only I could get here. Because
so let me finish.
Problem me the obeti me about body you not trust.
You see, there are only one thing.
Only one thing.
There be one thing. Only 1 billion because say league ni mu wi a. Me say Ghana hano and yeah about only the money. Catch like Ghana say the obeti me about ball no. Or the bench so we are man Bobby.
Okay say we raise ade bia ye no na ye fundamental. na me mbo local league na me nya even Mozambique na me te wo me ko oh so I mean hwe Rollins time nebra be hwe even President Mills time, right? But maybe I will stay with the Rollins era. The kind of football management and and the kind of people who were handling it have been perfect. The structures were there. Wouldn't be BT structure. Those days of Sam Dodu, Ben Kofi,
Sam Johnson, Money,
so when you allow riff-raffs, small boys riff-raffs to take over GFA, this is the resource. And what I may drive it to know, when you allow riff-raffs, small boys who have managed to build their personality to beat the system, but and they don't have it. To hijack, no, that is the reality because who him?
No, because you were also with pedigree or more sports.
You see, sports pedigree is not about certificates.
Oh no, not certificates.
Problem GFA. This cat guy has managed to push the term no echo 12 years. As we speak, I think I can say yes as 17 years old. After
1 minute is 12 years.
I'm even your hotel program. So court on that. They brought the proposal. Say, you need a 4 years term. Into
goodness is a good no, not your
now you are getting
but why should that be?
And to the second term, no more equal man on the post. And no more proposal amendments. This I say, no more and fast. And no more approve here. Into what was I know? Or 12 years. Say, something will try and say 5 versus 6. And let us agree that Okra couldn't free. See.
Now, what's the time number?
Yeah. So now,
but it doesn't make sense.
Yes. Uncle 12 years. Uncle 12 years.
God is asking.
You see, that is why sometimes FIFA regulations need be say when government intervenes in FIFA this is where it gets murky. Because on a more serious note, I buy a book of sports more than the GFA and all those things. In fact, almost I can say about 80% or 90%. But the other sika money and no so
because of the war. You allow people to build cartel.
Yes.
They have become mafias.
Yes.
And players. And the tournament are buying this Kakoshima Yenia Breno.
No marketing point.
Exactly. Over to I think you point.
Big stage now, Muka Jimudi said, you also have the passion. Ghana football. You started that inter schools. Now Bekaya, a baby crap na players is they are linked to schools, inter schools competitions. Papa be an earbo. A honina a chasse or near select number bebo million championships in Miami. A baby once upon a time in the history of this country has a folk 11 played an international match with Nigeria.
And it was a goalless draw.
Now, say, okay, if you come in Kuma Breswa, the local players. Now, I'm going to go leg back. And then, you see, 2 players, bet me now, Bakwe, a foreign player, Bakwe, a local. I didn't mean a foreign player, and it didn't say, Obe bought Ghana. And so the 9 no or the year business. What I say, Eddie? Na ne salary back say no. Say the year chiano hono. And no yeah the oba benya or blaster I say the only man cry coins. And he said, who the man shall local player now? And I want to say 17 echo satellite, echo meteors. No local players are near the Omobono. O sipak no swa. I did minu ne dana kuma so or ye amagana. E won say wabwa Ghana. Minu ne say obo ama wanya opportunity bi. E baby akobo ball. Nti anya ma minu e dana ni so ntino. Obi rama chinimu a. Onfeni agro. But that zeal, that quest, that sacrifice no, e bi ni o se si ya. E chere say ni awa ba no. Oba so obeboa. Me so be in who so ball. And so I don't have anything to hide.
No, but
player bit say Jordan. Me text here on my Facebook. I did be kind of public. Say at the point he was tired. And he's not the coach. What I said and what was and an undercurrent.
With Jordan, this is what I think. Say me share body language di na madwene ye adwuma. From psychological point of view, Jordan at Black Star Mache. What on GF for ne diliache. Well, who said GF for enya at the papa bia eboa omo. Enti ena wadru ni pick away. So who share the ball no bono ye me ha me ho.
Yes.
We go on in the end result.
Why do I get a knock? That's ya papa asema who can
one say pick somebody like Ajeti, Jerome Opoku.
Marketing. He was trying to market himself to the world.
You can see the zeal.
The zeal.
The force that
and the GFA for
die.
Almost. And sometimes you can't also blame.
It is a bono cockroach who re-etrapo no
but the point
the hunger to perform.
No, but the point is that the point is that yentimi blame no obia ogoka no man catch say for evidence bra. Mind you, what we are discussing today in your Kreku administration kwana
exactly
because in Yantechi you can be when time you can be so almost selected players. Even in 92 there were issues
we were struggling with bring back
sanity. Under 19 under 23 with the Black Star and any rational person and can tell say young good GF and not the best sincere.
Yes. And I agree with you on that. Look at this.
He has advisors. He's going.
We always say 2010 was our best performance at the World Stage.
It remains.
And then we must admit to say we are talking of the era of Stephen Appiah, Lai Kingston, Samuel Jan, Sule Muntari, and all that.
Die-hard players.
How were they put together? They started playing at the junior level.
Yeah.
They've played together to that level. And then, team they call World Cup. Let's be honest with ourselves. How many of them has played together? And then Morocco team are almost performing wonders. They were also from the youth team. Deliberately
going through the ranks.
And Omodedru baby Omodedru. And then new leader, new team.
That is
new leader, new selection.
Now me say last one boy.
Can
we stay on the last performance we How did this happen? Say 4 players, four. Omo 3 matches. Now when you are more kotenase, imagine say mentiase 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you drop a winning team?
Because
they've built some gelling.
Eli Owusu guy. I heard that obi akwala no.
Say trial no
So even when a world stage. And even when Ghanaians were shouting, "This is Elisha boy, he must be in there." You hear people questioning, I don't know why still that's ball.
And Ghana, they share two at the Sangophone.
Exactly. Then I heard that they say management for any Brandon Asantinya issues. Also, I know I want more broaching or more confidence.
Yes, on
OGF Obu Biasa, Dim Quasia Center, also like a
no catch yes, semi
GF for your worry, Sabita Frache, and why they make me a control bit second, but no.
You can't. Please Kevin Boateng, a dimi pano abono.
Faso e di yi. O se the letter betone we ase. Do ase.
Yes.
So
when they
come to bully
you watch a video, right? Yeah. You watch a video.
Yeah. So when they can't bully you,
they must find a way for
the
you.
The Ghana spirit is always fighting them. They don't fear the Ghana spirit. Now, any nation that doesn't I know it's far better than Onia Jordan. Look, they could have performed better even in whatever shape he is now at the World Cup.
Of course.
The zeal.
I don't want us to dwell too much on the Black Stars. If you don't get the fundamentals right,
yes,
definitely what you build on will be wrong.
But I'm not against you. There is
after church at the stadium. I don't do it anymore.
Okay,
yes.
So Mama,
it's not if we didn't have the players. We have them on the bench.
Pick Morocco. Morocco had the same set of players. Is it Russia or Qatar? Qatar with the coach Walid. And on the quarter finals. Semi-finals, sorry.
Yeah.
Semi-finals.
Yeah.
Only the fourth.
Yeah.
The line. Morocco came back to another World Cup with the same
and they are doing magic,
the same structure, and with a different coach, but same results.
Exactly.
Yes. Now, you see, this is my point. You shoot that point. Pick the Moroccan players. All of them ball outside.
Outside, yeah.
None of them Bienua or free or more.
But what is the administration?
Exactly.
Management
but Moroccan government, you don't change, and even the king of Morocco, a devotee can be at the Atwa. They are using it to run the national team. A friendly match.
Yeah.
No more cycle, even when there is no tournament.
Exactly.
They have been able to keep them. And to share players a bar Qatar. Just Bakum Yunubina Ababa.
So it is showing.
Also, on one of those side ball Afcon.
President Trump did not to say you spare the player.
Exactly.
We should be concerned.
Yeah. So
we should be interested.
What are we learning?
Yes,
the foreigners, foreign players and a. However, how do we maintain the team? Because we can give examples across the Africa.
And let's do it right. Let's do the right things. Kevin Prince and Neyman Okai. What Okai say? I'm not a training. They speak it the way it is. If you can't give me anything at all, these are basics.
But
and if you run things down to that level, and no interest in any players. No, look, I agree with him. We should go through the coach system and strengthen all those base school competitions. He produced players like Asamoah. You remember he played academy football.
Yeah.
He came into Liberty Professionals, right? And then he played on that stage. You can rank all of them through some of our local channels. I like the fact that you spoken that truth. And so Mr. we're potting where Ekofa teams now Eko Edim Ninano. Niamako wouldn't say you could do international stage or not. Yeah, now marketing because of and no young kind there and then young catch the president minister said, or Mutimi Frank DFA paying catch and said, we are gaining you bet me and so I did the THM at the award gym. I'm a sankophone or Mutuma 12 years at the end. A people in Abaco, you see the same due process now, but reaction near my sign.
Oh, why fast we in Yantich, you know? I think, say, a brand here we waba out Ababeka say yes, so bobo pa, but do the 70% of our earnings ama ansana yedo aka hono. Say obetuma boa yen. Na so our recording be. And now say our evidence be. Now we can use it as an investigative pointer and kebebua the future of our sports.
It should.
Because enyema we no yatia from yenkwada brass.
Yeah.
Yatia from
But
yenkwada
you
brass.
win for
Oko negotiate no. We must have a point. Obi will boldly come out to say yeah, and all that. Yes, at least Muntari and Kelvin Prince Watting exit from the Black Star no they some story. No, not directly for an investigative purpose. But I think we must start doing some of these things. And the in future in our sports, because Nipa Bako cannot hold the whole nation, because the level of
So your presence, you also interfere.
No, this is not interference in the country. This is two different things. You see, now a whole African Cup. Every Obi, because the law says Obi exited 20 minutes. You must end it.
Yes.
Now you declare say we lose. You didn't do it. You called them to come back. Yababe boy we am lose up penalty at watching ye we akwa match ama Senegal wini. No be akwa try them say because the law says it will be free park 20 minutes. It is called off and all. You didn't call it off. Yababe boy we am determined win at the African. So those decisions from Trump and useless decisions.
But honestly,
Anyway,
I must say with our state of football, any situation, no, it wasn't an abysmal performance. But like, see, I'm mechanical, and yeah, I did just say, Yanya de Kra, and so ye to work Accra, who could have saved this.
All right, so
Ana echo fie.
People are waiting for
She's not playing this year, no. Her celebration. Black Stars bobo. And Nanka. Yes, say yempoa.
oh, why
know say ya be support. On my last match no. But me no.
Hold on, 2010 ya Murphy.
Yes, we celebrated them. You understand?
All right, so,
even with this team, Ankasa,
Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizens' power. Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana.